Hello, welcome to Just Vintage Crochet. Let's get right into a mystery pattern. If you are new to the channel, I have a stack of patterns here that were put together for me, and anything that can give away what they are has been blacked out. Sometimes some mistakes are made. My son puts these together and he does not crochet, so he does this to the best of his ability. Okay, all of our patterns this go around are coming from the 70s and 80s and 90s, but we've already worked pretty much all of our 70s patterns, so we're working the 80s and 90s. All right, let's just pick a pattern and move on. Okay, I'm gonna leave in, for those who are regulars, I'm gonna leave these in. We'll work one of these likely today because there's so many of them, but you never know. Number 15, I have a feeling it's going to probably be one of these just because I picked so many of them up. Every time we go through this pile. 19, 6, there's 15, and it is from 1991. So, a little bit of a spoiler for those who are brand new. My son found a book of hot pads, crochet hot pads from 1991. At first, we didn't know they were hot pads. Now we know. He must have put 12 patterns in this pile. They all came out of the same book, and they are all hot pads. We just don't know what it's going to look like. They seem to be themed to holidays and seasons, so winter, summer, spring, autumn, or fall, and also Valentine's Day, Christmas, you know, whatever the case may be. So here we go. This is our pattern for today. It is going to be a hot pad. We just don't know what it's going to look like. Okay, we need, I'm not going to use cotton. The very first one of these I made, I used cotton exactly as it was described and it killed my hand. I'm just going to use a single strand of worsted weight acrylic cheapie. We just want to see what it looks like. Okay, we need main color brown and a second color yellow, so brown and yellow, and a 5mm hook. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I have brown and yellow, but this is the one and only brown I have, and it is way too dark to film on, especially with this dark background I have. So I'm gonna go with this brick color here. This is called red brick, and it's in the brown family. It's in the reds, and brown is in the reds. So it's in the brown family, so these are the colors I will be using, and it looks like brown is gonna be our main color. This brick color here is got some static cling to it right now, so it's acting a little bit funny. See how it's just snapping? Just from, see how it's like, it was like sticking to my hand. So this one might give me a little trouble because it's very staticky right now. All right, so with main color, so with brown, we're going to chain 8, careful not to twist, chain, and join into a slip stitch to form a ring. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Form a ring. Okay. Yeah, it's sticking to itself too. Now it says round 1, chain 3 counts as first double crochet, now and throughout. Double crochet in same stitch, 2 double crochet in each stitch around, join with a slip stitch, 16 double crochet. So we just got to work 16 double crochet. I'm not going to work in the chains. I'm just going to work around it, and I'm also going to start with a stacked double instead of a chain 3. I'm going to do one more just because that first one went around the chain, so it's probably not going to be tall enough. Okay, so I'm going to work total of 16 double crochet. That first stack single counts as 1. That was 2 and 3. I'll be right back. Okay, that's 16 double crochet. I'm going to join into the top of my stacked singles There we go. I don't know if I'm supposed to tighten this or not, but I'm going to tighten it just a little bit. Okay. For round 2, it says here, chain 3, double crochet in same stitch, 2 double crochet in each stitch around, join with a slip stitch, 32. So now we're doubling up from 16 to 32. So I will chain 1 and worked my stacked singles, just 2 of them this time, and then another double. Okay, that makes 2, that's 3 and 4. I'll be back whenever I have a total of 32 worked. Okay, got my 32 stitches worked. Now I'm going to join into the top of my stacked singles. There we go. And round 3, let's see here, chain 3, 2 double crochet in the next, then double crochet in the next, 2 in the next. Okay, so we're going to do one stitch and increase, 1 stitch and not. So every other stitch and increase, increasing to 48 double crochet. Okay. So I'll work the increase in the first stitch and I will end, my last stitch should be a non-increase stitch. So I will increase here by working 2 into the same and then no increase in the next. The next one gets an increase. No increase, increase. So it's just every other stitch you work an increase on this round. Okay, I will be right back. This one gets an increase. So I'll hold this out real quick. This is what you're looking for. See, we started with an increase, none. Increase, none. Every other stitch, increase, none, increase. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, that was really easy. So far, this has all been really easy. Okay, so round 4, yeah, that was 3. Chain 3, double crochet in the next double, 2 double in the next, double in the next, 2 double in the next. Okay, so now we're going to just increase every 3rd stitch. So 2 stitches will not have an increase, the 3rd stitch will. Now it does say here that it wants me to work the first 2 stitches, but I just by default always increase my first stitch and then I end with a non-increase. That's just the way I'm going to do it. It's not going to hurt anything. It really doesn't matter. But I always increase my first stitch whenever I work in the round like this, always. Okay, so I'm going to work an increase and then 2 stitches normal, and then the 3rd stitch over and increase. 2 stitches normal, 3rd stitch and increase. Okay, I'll do this all around and I'll be right back. Okay, so now the 5th round is much of the same. We're going to work 3 stitches and then an increase on the 4th. 3 stitches, increase on the 4th until we have 80 double crochet all the way around. I'm going to do that really quick. I'll be right back, and I'm not going to finish this round off because we have to change color. The last round is where we're going to work the yellow. I think, to be honest with you, based on the colors and the fact that these hot pads are seasonally themed and holiday themed, I think it might be a sunflower. I think the yellow is going to be sunflower petals. That's what I think. I think you guys are probably thinking that too. So now I just need to work my last stitch and work in my new color as I do that. So I will finish this stitch with the yellow. And join. Okay, I'll hold the instructions up for you. So we're going to chain 3 and then work a treble in the same stitch, then half double treble, then half double treble, then double treble in the next stitch. I don't know if I remember how to do a half double treble. It sounds like a British stitch. It's not though. Hang on. I don't even know if I've ever used a half double treble. Look at me. I got to look up a YouTube video. I don't know what a half double treble is. Maybe I do know and a video would jog my memory. Learn the double treble. How to half. Is that what it says though? No. Half double treble, yeah. That's half double crochet in the video. Learn the treble stitch. Let me show you what I'm looking at. Okay, I looked it up on YouTube right there. How to half double treble. It's not a real stitch. It's not a thing that exists. There is no half double treble. These half trebles you see, that is UK channels. Because a treble is in the UK is what here in the US we know as a double crochet. They call it a treble crochet. So yeah, see, half treble in UK. So a half treble is a half double crochet. So half treble crochet doesn't exist. It's not a thing. It's not a real stitch. And it's what it's asking me for. Whoop, right there. Half double treble, then double treble. Half double treble. That's not a thing. So I don't exactly know what it... Okay, so it wants me to chain 3, so I will go ahead and start with a double crochet, two stacked singles for a double crochet. Okay, and then a treble in the same stitch. Okay. These things I can comprehend. Half double treble, then double treble in the next. Well, some would say that a half double treble is a treble. So, okay, how about, it's clearly wanting a stitch taller than a treble. Then it wants us to work a double treble. So what if I did this in the next stitch over? What if I just pulled through 1 instead of pulling through 2? Then I pulled through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. That makes it a little taller. It does. It makes it a little taller. Now we yarn over 3 times, and it says right here, in the same stitch here, we work a double treble. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4 pull throughs. And then we work a treble treble. 1, 2, 3, 4. And do I work that in the next stitch? Treble treble, work picot, treble treble in the next. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. In the next, I work a treble treble. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if they want me to do, well, here we go. Oh! Well, by golly. So what is this half double treble? Yarn over 3 times, pull up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 loops, twice, yarn over, draw through all 3 loops on the hook. Well, I didn't do that, did I? It was right here. Am I that oblivious? Apparently I am. You ever get hyper-focused on something and nothing else exists? Please tell me I'm not the only one so I don't feel entirely dumb. And that it isn't an invitation to go, nah, girl, you're entirely dumb. That's mean. Even if it is true, you don't have to say it out loud. Okay, yarn over 4 times. I got that one. They want to chain 3, picot, half double treble, yarn over. I want to practice this. I want to go back and practice that. I have never heard of this stitch. Should I make a video so that anyone in the future looking for how to do this stitch has some relief? because apparently that stitch doesn't exist right now on YouTube. And I bet it existed very limited. It was a very limited stitch that was used. That's not the right word either. I sound so dumb. Everybody is watching. It's not a common stitch. Half double treble. Okay, yarn over 3 times. Insert the hook into the double crochet indicated. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops on the hook. Twice. Then yarn over and pull through all 3 on the hook. Oh. Okay. So that's a thing. I think I am going to turn it into a quick video to say, hey, if ever you're working a pattern that calls for this rarely used, seldom, almost never heard of stitch, here you go. All right, so after that, it was a double treble into the same stitch. Yes, that is a yarn over 3 times. Okay, that does shorten it, but make it taller than that one somehow. Magic. Okay, then a treble, treble, picot, treble, treble in the next. So here we go. Got to yarn over 4 times. That's 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 3. Work a picot. I work picots my way, regardless of any instructions. I'm a rebel like that. Yarn over 4 times and do that one more time minus the picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. I think this is a leaf, or a petal, I mean. All right. And now we have the next double treble, half double treble in the next double crochet. So yarn over 3 times. This is a, what did it say? It wanted the half in the next, right? Am I getting myself confused here again? No, double treble, half double. I had it right the first time. Okay, so yarn over 3 times and work a double treble and then a half double treble in the same stitch. So that's 1, 2, then pull through all 3. And then I imagine we're going to do these 2 stitches here again. Yeah, a treble and then a double crochet into the next stitch. So yarn over twice, work that treble, and double crochet into the same stitch. And there we go. Okay, and the star probably means repeat. I don't know. Let's see here. Double, then treble in the next. So it's basically repeating everything that was up here, but just want to make sure. Half double treble, then double, TR. I'm getting sick of saying the word treble, so forgive me. In the next, and then T, T, with a picot and repeat in the next. And so it's all the same thing. Work that around, repeat from, yeah. So it's just a repeat. Join with a slip stitch to the first double and finish off. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and repeat everything here one more time on camera. So we start with the double, yarn over twice, and in the same stitch, a treble, yarn over 3 times, and in the next stitch, a half double treble, 2, then pull through all 3, then a double treble, so yarn over 3 times in the same stitch, pull through 3 times, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, forgive me, 3, 4, then a treble, treble, so yarn over 4 times, and in the next stitch, work a treble, treble, picot, treble, treble. I'm getting sick of saying the word treble as much as you're getting sick of hearing it, I promise. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4. Back into the same stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then work my way down with the half double treble. 1, 2. That's not right. Yarn over 3 times. 1, 2, pull through 3. Right? No. Oh. Yeah, my bad. I was excited to work that newfangled stitch again. Yarn over 3 times, and in the next stitch, a double treble. Yarn over 3 times, and in the same stitch, a half double treble. 1, 2, 3. Then yarn over twice and work a treble in the next stitch and a double crochet in the same stitch. Okay, so that's my repeat all around. I will be right back. Okay, this is too precious. I absolutely love this. I am almost tempted to go and get a cotton yarn just to make this in a single strand of cotton. I don't need hot pads that are like huge. This is a great size for a hot pad. It's like from leaf to leaf 10 inches, and then between the leaves, let's see here, 9 inches. That is a great size for a hot pad. I mean, you don't need a much bigger. A pot is about this big around. Maybe you have a 12-inch pan. You don't need one. And they're so thick. I am tempted to go get myself some kind of brown and yellow, but I think I would want a bit of a more deeper yellow. A little more of a golden yellow. I think that would look so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love this. I sort of figured it was a sunflower when I just kept making around, and I'm like, where are we going to put the yellow? And I looked at the pattern, and it's like the very last row is yellow. Yeah, this is going to be a sunflower. Okay, guys, obviously you're going to let me know what you think down in the comments. And of course, please don't forget to subscribe and like. If you have watched 5 of my videos by now, surely you know whether or not you love or hate this. And if you love it, subscribe. See you in the next video really soon, because I've got a quickie pattern I want to work out with you guys. Actually, I'll show you real quick. It does come from this book here. I have been stuck on learning how to work this stitch. Here is a up-close detail of the stitch. Yeah, it's a stitch that I don't even know the name. There it is. I can't pronounce it. You guys help me pronounce this in the comments, please. I'm not going to even try because I'm just going to sound ignorant. But if you guys can help me pronounce this, there's another pattern in this book I tried to make and I couldn't. I got stuck on the stitch. And 3 times now in 2 years, I have tried to practice with this stitch. Well, now I'm going to put it all on the line and put it on camera. I know they call this a cozy anti-macassar, but to me, it just looks like a cozy little blanket. So I need to master this stitch. I need to. All right, guys. That's going to be our next video. And these patterns here come from the 1880s and the 1890s. And here is the name of that in case you're curious. Can you believe I almost forgot to show the photo for the pattern? So yeah, I got it perfectly. And it was a sunflower. There it is there, pattern number 15. Sorry about that. I just realized I'm like sitting here and I'm like, why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? And I jumped up and I said, Justin. I just ended a video without even showing the final result, or the photo anyway. So there you go, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next video really, really soon. Bye.